Welcome back, folks. Roth here. Let's see if we can get this started. Got my Winamp playlist going. Let's host. This is the mermaid drawing that I've been working on. I don't think I've ever drawn a mermaid, so this is my first time doing any mermaid drawing, if I can recall, of my lifetime. The first mermaid. Alright, I'm going to connect to a public community server. You should have me connected. Keep your session safe for work, and if it will have mature content, be sure to mark it as age-restricted content. Interesting. They even have that now as the server message. That's pretty neat. Alright, so I got that connected. Got a playlist going. There's a custom playlist in Winamp, by the way. I'm using Winamp. Good old Winamp. Got a bunch of chill synthwave going. Some bumpy tooth in there. But you can also see it at the top. I don't know if you can see my cursor, but I add a Winamp section at the top right, if you can see it. I think I gotta keep my Winamp open like that for it to be visible at the top. Because if I minimize it, it'll just freeze. Like what's happening right now. I might have to keep it out like this or something. Or in the background, I think. Nope, I think I have to be keeping it visible like this. There you go. Oh my gosh. I just don't have enough room in this on this desktop or resolution. Alright, let's see. Try to type this out. Let's see. Communities. I'm over in the communities page. It's hard to tell because I gotta strip my cursor all the way to the other monitor. Let's refresh this tab. And I'm sure the address is still the same as before. Let's copy this link here. Let's make sure this is correct. So maybe this doesn't highlight for me. Alright, gonna be coloring today. And then maybe a new category. Thinking. Right. Let's exit out of Discord for now. I don't want different apps to like lag out my system. I have to close out my tab too. Yeah. I shall keep the browser open just in case. I don't know. Alright, so back to this. We got a mermaid thing going on. Okay, so we got the outline. Which layer is this? Oh my gosh. Ah, it's freezing. Oh man, never freeze like that. Wait, which layer is the R2? I think the R2 is supposed to be for the color. And that's what I'm playing for tonight. Also, yeah, so layer 1 is the mermaid theme. Okay. Yeah. So make sure this is focused for me. It's also focused on me. And then layer 1 should be for everyone. So when folks come into this servers, they would know that layer 1 should be connected or selected as the default. And they could choose to create their own layer if they want. There's insert layer there. I don't know if this shows up on the viewer's end. Hopefully it does, because I can explain this with the visible or with the visuals a lot easier to explain. All right. Still, I might want to fix some things here a bit before we start on the coloring. So let's zoom in on this dolphin. I feel like the dolphin is a bit weird. I'm also... Oh, I also need to enable the camera. I mean, I don't have to, but I feel like I should. There's definitely room for me to get myself in view. There you go. Hello. Not sure if that is the correct angle that I want to be at. I can't really test. Maybe I'll keep it like that for now. As long as I'm in view. I might be shifted to the left or to the right, but I can't. I should have done it like before I got on, but it's the spur of the moment. But I intend on making this whole entire piece of art just like a speed art sort of thing. Yeah, as I've done in the past. I think that did the Bulbasaur one as like a speed art, and it's all done in Drawpile. I also use a mouse, so let's see if we can get this in view. The wire is short. Let me see if I can actually... Yeah, so it's like a wired mouse, ordinary Microsoft optical. I bought back in 2007. So yeah, I'm not sure. I should probably make like a command to to remind folks that, oh yeah, I built my computer back in 2007, and then over the years, add a little parts here and there, peripherals and whatnot. But yeah, I've never owned a tablet, like a digital tablet, drawing tablet. All I've ever used is just a mouse, keyboard, same as everyone else. Started out with MS Paint, I think. And yeah, it's just all the things that I've ever used. Alright. Let's see where I'm at now. Eraser, right? Eraser, let's erase. Let's fix this dolphin up a bit. There you go. Oh my gosh. Not sure what's happening with this dolphin, but we're gonna fix him up for sure. I'm not sure what I want to add for this top right part. I don't want to spend too much like thinking about it. This is supposed to be just for fun, see? Yeah, I just want to add like a dolphin. Also, this is my first contribution to like any of the MerMay's art, and I don't know if I want to continue doing this like next year or the year after that. I think having drawn one mermaid is just enough for me. Like one good mermaid, like underwater like scenery. And I just want to get everything in order here before I start getting into the color. I feel like I should add like different types of fish. This is the standard like sardines look-alike kind of fish. They might as well just be blue, standard. Make sure the lines are correct. Yeah, it's difficult to try and get the cursor to cooperate. Since I'm using a mouse, but I'm trying the best I can. Oh, also I need to have a tab open so I can see if there's any chats going. At the moment, I don't see any chats. Well, I can't view any. Unless I look at my mobile handset. But the thing with a mobile handset, if I have this open, probably won't be able to catch because the mobile handset would go to sleep. It would just like darken the screen, and then I don't have to reopen it, and then the browser would refresh, but it won't show the messages that I missed. So I may have to open it on like a traditional computer, like my tablet, for example. I'm gonna have to open if I can. I just having all these old tech, I don't think. Alright, hopefully that will open. Let's get inside the shell. I don't know if clamshells actually look like this, or even pearls. Like, I don't know how they're positioned, but this is just how I think they are. Yeah, I just want to soften this part of the shell. Inside. I don't want it looking too dark or too thick of lines. Let's lighten this part a bit. And over here. Let's get into these little areas here. If I can. Probably I'll just blend them all with the coloring. Okay. Octopus, got star or sea star. We got some shellfish at the bottom, some clams, and I don't know. I think I should add some more like coral reefs on the sides. Maybe not have much of the sand parts, but maybe actually have like coral reefs or rocks. You know, keeping the left and right side busy. Or looking busy. Let's see. Still on R1, right? Yep, R1. Okay. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Be like small rocks here and there. At least they look like rocks, maybe. I don't know if they're rocks or corals. I just feel like this should be the way it would look when you're at, you know, deep sea water, whatever. I'll just have them like faded in the background or whatever. Oh. Oh my gosh, I don't recall if I have a password. Uh-oh. Wait, I totally forgot to set a password. It's gonna be embarrassing once people come in and see things. I think I might have turned it into a public. It's okay. Hopefully, it wouldn't draw too much attention. Or maybe it's just like people checking in to see. Maybe they're curious to see what is a mermaid. Then they come in and see, oh, there's a mermaid. Okay, cool. Not really my thing, but keep at it. I saw one person just come in now. They took a second look and then they left again. Yeah, let's have some seaweeds in the background at a distance. I think that's what it should mostly look like a bunch of seaweeds. Like really tall seaweeds. Yeah, maybe I should maybe not have the sand there. And then actually maybe showing the sand like somewhere back here would be fine. Just not up front here. And it probably looks right having it faded like that screening. Let's add some back here too. There should be like a bunch of them back here, but and then also have the terrain and stuff, rocks in view. Right, let me see. Yeah, like something like this, maybe. Yeah, I guess we're gonna go with an actual scene with a full background and stuff. Full ground background. I've never like done like an underwater scene like this before. So these are probably ideas that have been in the back of my mind and just I always thought of. I just never put it all together in a single drawing like this until now. Oh, maybe I should add another clam back there. Yeah. Let's make it a closed clam. And with like other rocks underneath it or something. Probably not noticeable, but you know. Unless you look really close to the background and stuff. Yeah, this is another clam with like greens growing on it, moss. It's not quite open, but it's there. Covered in moss. And then you got more corals back there. Probably not noticeable. So they're at a distance. Put some back here too. Now I'm not sure what colors I should use. Oh, how about sea urchins? Yeah, I think sea urchins would be nice too. Oh, there's room to fit one in though. I could have one like right here in front of the octopus, but might be a little too much. Okay, so we got the dolphin, jellyfish here. Jellyfish is very simple. It's not much to it. Although it looks like it's not the shape that I want. But then jellyfish itself are very what's the word I'm looking for? They're not to like a certain shape. They're very organic. I don't know what the word is. Yeah, something like that. Let's clean up these fish a bit. These are the fish that has the fins at the top, as opposed to the other groups of fish, other schools of fish. It's usually like schools of fish randomly appearing, but I think making their colors a bit darker than the water itself with the big mass of water, make them stand out so we can actually see them in the water. Maybe a bit shinier, I don't know. Maybe not too dark. Just give them like a little bit of shine, maybe. Alright. Yeah, I think that's all I want to add or fix. I think now, let's see. Probably start on the coloring. Alright, don't want to do too much to the dolphin. The rest I could just fix through coloring it. Just giving it the correct colors and it should be set. Alright. So wait, why is there everyone on it? Let's uncheck the everyone. Yeah. I think it's already unchecked. I can't tell because I have my Windows theme. Okay, I'm gonna log that later. So this one here is the one I want to start adding colors to. Oh, I'm trying to remember if there's anything I wanted to adjust for her hair. Okay, maybe I want to add something or fix about her hair. Hmm. So like this. I don't want too many lines at the top. Should cut it up like this. I think the mermaid is gonna have like a variety of colors in her hair. Like throughout her body is gonna be like all different kind of colors. Same thing for the shell, I think too. Like maybe have some pastel mixed together, light colors. It's gonna be a bunch of mix of reds, blues, pinks, maybe a lot of pinks, possibly. Alright. Now, where to start? I could probably do the background, not sure. Oh, I also need to adjust the pearl itself. Where's that AOL? Let's clean up this pearl a bit. I don't know if pearls would actually be covered with like moss or whatever, or sea stuff, but I always see them as these shiny balls, spheres. And I guess if they kept inside the shell, then they should be clear from like other objects, right? Unless the shell itself, maybe some point there will be dirt going in to the clams, like washing into the clams or something. So yeah, I don't know. And they will just be like specks of dirt, right? Specks of sand, rocks. Alright. I don't want to spend too much time on that. Let's get to coloring. I'm not sure where to start. We got a variety of different colors. So this is preset here. You get the breeze color set. Then you get all these grayscale ponies. This one's called ponies. Sketching. Ooh, sketching's got very limited amount of colors, bold, bright colors. Tango. It's got some summery colors here. I think I might go with breeze. That's like the default. It's got some ocean colors. So let's see. We could probably start with the background or something. Maybe the octopus. Not sure what to color the octopus though. They're normally like, oh, maybe orange. I usually see them as orange or red. Yeah, I feel like red would do it. Maybe the sea star too. Sea stars are usually red. Gotta make sure I'm on the right layer. Don't want to cover over the outline. Let's try this brush. And also,
Ain't it always the way? You get in the mood and
well,
company shows up.
who might that be? Hey, Ash. Gosh. Ash, I saw you were playing some Mass Effect. Hope you're doing well. Many progress? Oops, I typed in shout out and Mass Effect. Ash, Ultron. And thank you so much for the raid. Yeah, I just hopped on. I want to try and finish out this this image that I started last week. This is for the month of MerMay. Can you guess who this is inspired by? Just kidding. I don't know if that went through, but hopefully it did. Let's see. Hunt down Siren. Oh, nice. There you go. I haven't played Mass Effect for a long time, since I think part 2. I don't think I ever played part 3 though. I think 1 and 2 were the only ones I played, and I was pretty deep into the story for Mass Effect. But yeah, it's been a while since I played those games. And here the remasters release on Steam. And it's nice to see people actually playing. Alright, let's see. Orange. Let's check out this C star here. Get this orange. Yeah, I've got a tab open for the chat, so I can barely see. Alright, that should be good. It's been a while. Legendary Edition is awesome. Nice. Hope you're enjoying it. Yeah, I know those stories are pretty long. Probably sink like multiple hours into that. I've been playing a bunch of Monster Hunter, of course. Monster Hunter, I also got a new Pokemon Snap. Been enjoying that. I still have the original one for the N64. Which is sitting right next to me. But I plan to play that possibly on the weekend. Alright, let's get this octopus in here. Not sure what color I want to put for the octopus. May give him a variety of colors. Just get done with the first council meeting in the first game, and that's just a start. Ah, I see. Yeah, there's some good characters in that. Different paths you can take. Getting lots of frame drops. Oh my gosh. Are you also playing on Steam, or? Because that might be the cause. Like, if it's taking up all the resources of the computer, then that means, yeah. That is definitely gonna happen. Oh, we got someone logging in. Yeah, yeah, Mass Effect does take up a lot of resources, so you either might have to load down the resolution for it, or even the streaming software. But then, yeah, you might have to sacrifice the quality of the stream. in order to get the game running smoothly. They get it from Steam. Oh, okay, yeah. And some folks are probably still playing the ones on the console versions, and that will probably ease out the resources so that the stream is a bit smoother. That is up to you, up to the user. Should make me have to reset Wi-Fi wire 3 times in a row for playing other games. Ah. It might not have to be a network thing, it could be you can probably try running the game while you're offline or not live to see if there's any difference. And if there is, then yeah, there might possibly be, because you know it just requires a lot of resources to get it all at the same time. Okay. Orange octopus. I think I might want to make this guy a little bit darker. And try some different colors to see what works for this guy. It may not even be the game itself, since the stream is disconnected multiple times from the weak signal. Oh my gosh, yeah. Okay. Huh. Have you experienced that with like in general? Like, has it happened before playing a non-stream game or a non-Steam game? I mean, or just doing anything else? Because the times that I've tuned into your channel, it seems to be fine. No disconnects. Okay. Yeah. So like a lot of like if sometimes that's the case, like when you're playing a game that's in high demand of resources, it may mess with the network connections too. So yeah, that could be a cause. So if you try a lighter game, like say, I don't know, like Jackbox or something on Steam, it shouldn't mess with the Wi-Fi settings. So yeah, it's usually the heavier games that take up a lot of resources, and that gets down to like memory, and then eventually the network connection. At least from my experience, that's usually how it goes. But yeah, when it comes to like troubleshooting, oof, yeah. Takes a bit to narrow down what could be the cause. The other people play games right on Steam without having installed. How you that? Huh. I need to install Steam. They could, I mean, it might not be a Steam game. It could be like streaming from the console, so it's either through capture card device, depending on the game too, whatever game is released on. Because it would be either on console, or maybe it could be a browser game. But yeah, Steam games require you to install Steam, of course. Unless there's like, oh, you know, there's some cases where folks would like just, I'm not sure if we're supposed to discuss it, but like pirating games is another way, or you can emulate it. I mean, that's probably a possible another way people could broadcast games, like emulating them. Let's see, get a lighter color. Not sure if my bot is running. Be careful about mentioning downstream if people are. Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's plenty of. I've seen plenty of people doing that, especially in the retro section. Yes, there's a lot of folks that would emulate the game, and they would actually use the the actual consoles that they're originally released on to do speedruns. So yeah, a lot of the speedrunners, they would either emulate it, or there would be some that would actually play on the actual consoles that they were released on. N64, Sega Genesis, or even like, the classic consoles that's been coming out lately, like Super Nintendo Classic, Genesis, Mini. But yeah, I mean that would be the other ways I can think of. I've seen some folks that would play Monster Hunter, like previous iterations of Monster Hunter, on like emulators. I'm like, oh, so that's how you're able to do it. Because officially, there's a certain entry in Monster Hunter where you cannot play online for. Well, that would be the 3DS version of Monster Hunter, and it requires a Wii U system, the home console Wii U, and then to be able to play online. But so this person was not doing that. They didn't have that set up, so they used an emulator to actually hop online, and then they just broadcast themselves doing that. But I always stick to like whatever console it's accessible for me. We wanted to play my original Sega games and either record and stream it, but I was able to get hooked up. Oh yeah. Yeah, as long as you got a capture device that accepts HDMI, like a lot of those, the modern capture devices support most HDMI, anything that outputs to HDMI. But you gotta make sure to check the FAQs to see if they do support them. I think that that is the way to go. But most of the ones now, they can just hook up a lot of the modern systems and they should work right away. Like I'm still able to plug in the Wii U to my Elgato, and it still detects it. I've yet to try to see if the Wii U games would be detected, or the Wii games on the Wii U. So I mean, that way I can broadcast my Wii games yet again, like I used to. Alright, let's see. Sure, color next. Let's do the corals. Yeah, I used to broadcast Wii games way back in like the old days of the Wii era and PS3. But I had like a different device back then. It was just before all media went HD. Like before HD became the norm, I used to broadcast from the Wii and the PS3. Not from the system itself, but like hooking the systems to a capture device to capture them and broadcast them to the internet. It was on a different site though. Twitch wasn't even around yet. It was way back in like 2008. 2008 into 2010, I think that was the era when like the whole internet just went HD. Like same for YouTube. YouTube didn't enter like didn't support widescreen yet until much later. YouTube, oh my gosh, the different phases of YouTube from widescreen into HD. I remember. Yeah, that's when like things started changing, and then we got apps, mobile apps for like iPads and stuff. iPad became a thing, tablets, and then mobile phones, of course. Like that was, we were entering to that era of like media. And yeah, and then that became the norm. And then we got all these new devices, capture devices that's able to capture HD. So it's like all of it's changed. But I still remember when it was just like still SD quality, and I was broadcasting in like really low quality at that time. But I still did it. Still did it. I think Twitch and Justin TV back. Yeah. Everyone jump on the back one. Yep. Yeah, I was yeah, if you actually click on my account, I made my account back in like 2008. My account is originally a Justin TV account, and I used to broadcast on there. But my main go-to site was like Ustream, Mogulus. I always mention this. Mogulus was another place, not as popular now. But the companies that run those sites are no longer. They're no longer relevant. But yeah, those were the go-to sites. StickCam was another one, StickCam and blogtv.com. Yeah, but a lot of those sites, a lot of those sites have shut down, so unfortunately. So now it's just Twitch, YouTube, of course, and there's a few other smaller sites that's like trying to become the next Twitch, but they're not quite there yet. Like, I'm currently also on Trovo. Trovo is a newer site that not a lot of people know of. And also DLive. DLive is another major one. Not really major, but you know, it's up there, kind of. Sometimes shite, yes. Oh man. But sometimes I would get like the DLive team pop in the chat. It's like, oh yeah, we hosted your, we like what you're doing. We hosted your channel to the front page. I was like, whoa, thank you for that. But yeah, DLive, I feel like if there comes to a time where like Twitch would go down, I think more people would spread the word about these other smaller sites, and it's like, hey, we got another site going. So if Twitch decides to shut down sometime in the future, which probably won't happen yet. I mean, it's still a huge platform. But like, I feel like you know, those other smaller sites would have a chance. But unfortunately, like places like Mixer, oh my gosh, Mixer was just like, they had a really good idea going. Man, the management for that, the people that manage that site, it's just shake my head. Yeah, Mixer is a totally different story. That site used to be called Beam Pro, and then until Microsoft bought them and renamed it to Mixer. But they had so many cool ideas that even today, Twitch is still borrowing ideas from. Well, has become the big company competition, yeah. Let's see. Let's get some rocks in. Microsoft like to steal ideas. Yeah. Well, they mostly like to if they can't steal ideas, they just like buy the company, and then like and try to market it, make it their own. Like what happened to Minecraft. They can't make their own game. Might as well just buy the company that makes it, right? Offer them loads and loads of money, and see if they take it or not. Yeah, they gotta fish. they gotta drop the yeah, and see if they bite. But that goes for a lot of companies too. Like I don't know, Apple does it, Google does it. They just buy these other smaller companies and try to make money out of it. Doing that since the inception. Yep, pretty much. Got monopolized everything. Man, I've got my gripes about Microsoft because they ruined one of my go-to companies. The time they bought Nokia, oh my gosh. I mean, they try to do some neat ideas when they teamed up with Nokia, but I knew from the start when they teamed up it's not gonna end well, but they did it anyway. But they came out with some cool products. It's just the product didn't succeed because there was just so much competition at that time. So many innovative stuff they put out, but it just didn't grab hold of the market. Disney is the biggest of them all. Oh my, yeah. Disney with their copyrights, for sure. All the different IPs. I remember having a Nokia block phone and playing Snake game on. Oh my gosh, the good old days. Yeah, like you never know, like I remember the N-Gage. It's like one of the first devices you ever get to play games on a phone. But they market it as a gaming device. Like Nokia is known for a bunch of innovations, but they're also a bit slow at outing some of these innovations and ideas. I mean, yeah, they were the first ones to do that, but it just doesn't. The idea doesn't really get caught on fast enough, and also marketing the product and also pricing it with how the market is at that moment. Yeah, the N-Gage was another failed item. But when other companies try to do that idea again, like what Google's doing now with their what's the service that they're doing? Oh, I forgot what it's called, but maybe it's with an S or something. But they're trying that online game thingy. You just get buy the controller, and then as long as you have a fast internet, you're able to play the games on demand. Nokia's a Finnish company and it's kind of in the culture to take things slow. Yeah, the Stadia, that's what it was. Yeah, Nokia is definitely Finnish. They are Finnish, but not quite finished, because they're still around. I'm a big Nokia fan, but I keep up to date with what they're doing, and they're on that 5G network. they're in the background still operating, but they're mostly focused on 5G network, which is the future. And that's what a lot of phone manufacturers right now at this moment are building and making their devices compatible with. And I mean, they're still coming out with devices like handsets, but like they're hiring sister companies, namely HMD. That's the company name. That's also based in Finland to make these devices and also use the Nokia name to it. So they're pretty much just licensing out their name to release these devices because of the nostalgia and the people that want that Nokia quality. But then the devices run Android, so it's like it's part of Google in a way. It's pure Google experience on a Nokia device, and I feel like if they had done that in the beginning, instead of teaming up with Microsoft, they would have been able to, you know, still be like in the forefront of the mobile scene. But I was once into that for a few years, way back when you know, Apple and iOS and Android were like at the top, but then like also Symbian and whatever Nokia had at that time. Give me a minute, I need to open a door for someone. Okay, back. Sorry about that. Alrighty. Alright. I got folks home now, so I might have to mute the mics ever so often. Let's get this dog colored.
You don't want to cry?
Alright. Already add some greens. So we have a bunch of greens. Let's get like a dark green in there. I feel like this might turn out to be like a like a digital Bob Ross. Some happy little seaweeds. Yeah, this is very green. Might want to go for a deeper green. Let's see. I'm not quite sure how the seafloor looks like, but I just have a general idea. Yeah, this should be like a darker green maybe. I don't know if I should add like some shading. I just want to keep it simple, like toony, but not, you know. Maybe some simple shadows, highlights, maybe. We'll see. Music running in the background. Let's see. I'll open my. I'll bring my 1 amp in a view. So that was just now was the Midnight Prom Night. That was the last track. Now it's playing Fire in the Sky. I love the Midnight. I own one of their vinyls, or one of their albums on vinyl, which is not here. It's at my other location. But yeah, there's also other artists that I have in this playlist. I threw these all in together into 1 amp because I like some of these artists. It's all new wave stuff. It's this kind of stuff that I tend to listen to the past decade. Northern Lights, Mitch Murder, FM84, these are significant artists of the scene. Robots with Ray Guns. I'm actually friends with this guy. Robots with Ray Guns. There's actually one guy that worked on that moniker. Lucas, go by the name of Lucas. But yeah. LA Dreams is another one. It's also pretty good. Time Cop 1983 from the Netherlands. I've got one of his albums on CD. But yeah. You can find all these on SoundCloud and also Bandcamp. Yeah, that is the playlist. You can also see which song it's currently on at the top right. I think I said it somewhere at the top right of the screen. So let me see if I can adjust this a bit to fit in. I don't think I can adjust the size. Oh, there we go. I can see it a little bit better. But you can see the song scrolling at the top right. Okay. Sure, I got this color. Yeah, the Midnight. They rose to popularity the last I want to say year or two. And they've also got a Twitch channel. They've been going live the past year, ever since COVID hit. So a lot of my favorite artists and DJs, producers, they've been streaming on Twitch and or YouTube. I've noticed, like, due to COVID last year. So they're all new to like the whole live streaming stuff, and like it's just fun to see some of them make it over to Twitch. Like, man, these are the guys that I've listened to like the past 2 decades, and just to see them having their own show and stuff, like I listen to them like every week. Like their shows have been around for like a long time. And I've been a long time listening of some of these artists and DJs. Most of which I haven't seen live, but there are a few that I have seen live. I've gone to some of their shows and still listen to their weekly shows. Week after week, there's a new episode bringing in new music. Oh man, but yeah, you might see me host some of their channels. Yeah, I'm a regular there. Yeah, mostly into all the electronics. I want to try something DMC friendly. I'm doing art streams. Didn't start creating content until 2016 after graduating college. Ah, nice. Yeah, there's a few good. The Midnight specifically have announced that you can just play their music on stream without, you know, DMCA stuff. They've announced it publicly like at least twice, I want to say, but most recently they did it again so that they can, you know, tell folks for sure you can use our music for your streams if you want. So yeah, like I remember receiving the email of them mentioning that. So it's very cool that some of these indie artists, they're allowing people to, yeah, you can just do whatever you want with your music, or showcasing them on your channels and stuff. So this is like perfect. Like I try to plug in some of my other kind of music too that I listen to, but it's just that some of them are not DMC friendly. Like a lot of the old school K-pops that I used to listen to way back in the early 2000s are not very friendly. And also another thing is, it's not just on Twitch, but also I need to make sure that they're good for like other platforms too. Like YouTube is notorious on that. Like I would get notifications afterwards once I end the session, and then like, oh, this music belongs to this artist, that label, whatever. But it's fine. Yeah, the Midnight. Yep, it was the Midnight. Midnight is gonna consist of 2 guys, Tyler and right now at the moment I can only remember Tyler's name because he's mostly the one that goes live on the official Midnight channel, and he's usually live doing music. And sometimes they used to do watch-alongs too, movie watch-alongs, but they haven't done one in a while. But yeah, it's nice to hang out on their channel with like-minded folks. Yeah, I hope that one day I'll be able to catch their shows live. They came to Boston like a couple times, I think. And each time the tickets would sell out like within the same day. But yeah, it's really cool that they're getting out there. Very well known in the synthwave scene. I also like like so many artists in that scene that I really like a lot. Future Cop is another one that I really like, big fan of, but they're not active currently. They announced that they stopped making music because they wanted to focus on life, and then shortly after they're like, oh, we're just gonna go on a hiatus, you know. So it's like, wow. But the thing is, like, when they announced that they were to stop making music under the name, like all these different people, all their fans, like just responded like with a sad note, you know, like, oh, it's gonna be sad without any new music from Future Cop. But now it's good to hear that they're actually working on a new album. It says that it's going to take a while for that new album to drop. But you can find the Midnight easily on Bandcamp. They've got all their releases on there, both physical and digital. Yeah, Bandcamp's usually the spot for finding indie artists, and they get 100% of the revenue. I think there will be days where Bandcamp would have they call it Bandcamp Day. Bandcamp. And the artists get all the profit. Oh, okay. Take it easy, Hash. Thanks for the raid. Let's see. All right, take it easy. I'm gonna try and color this as much as I can tonight, and if I don't finish, I may have to continue this again next week. Getting all the greens in here. I think that's supposed to be part of a special thing. Oh, that was a little too red. Actually, I think red might work. Yeah. Very reddish octopus. Alright, let's add some more in here. Go underneath the octopus. No white spaces. It needs to be filled in with color. I was thinking to do, like, after, if I finish this in time, I want to try and come up with a new canvas to feature a different drawing. But that is, if I can finish this in time. But I feel like I might take all night on this, coloring this drawing.
Give me my phone.
Okay. Got this raw color in. Okay, I want to maybe get some of the shells in before I work on the big shell, the pearl. Yeah, let's get these smaller shells down here. Let's get like this color here. Oh, maybe these should be a little lighter. Pinkish. Maybe some blues in there. Light blues. Oh, and there's also a big clam back there too. I think the background I'll probably do that after the shell here. Let's see what colors we're gonna do this. Ah. Shading to it. Oh man, I don't know what color is the inside of the shell here. May have to go with like a lighter color. Let's go for a light. Still want to make it look like there's a variety of shiny colors for the shell. I'm gonna try out different ideas for this. Thinking to do like maybe a bluer color, but let's see how this looks first. Or like a more tannish, like sandy look to it. I feel like there's a lot of room over here. Should probably extend wherever this part of the clam is into this area. Now we'll see. Okay, I might go back, fix it. Find the right color for it. Oh. Some blacks in there. Okay. Now it's a little more extended. Alright, let's clean up these lines a bit. Yep, that's pretty much what I wanted to do. So run that layer again. Let's go back to color. I think the inside of the shell should be much lighter colors. Like maybe if I can get like silver color in there, maybe mix it in some other varying colors, probably makes sense. Let's see. So it's gotta be some grays, light grays. Let's see this. Yeah, something like this maybe. I don't want to go too dark. Just the size of it. It's the LA Dreams one. I gotta keep in mind that this is underwater, so things may look a little bit different underwater. Not necessarily how they look when they're out of water. So I might actually add another layer where it's like filter, like a blue filter, because yeah, underwater. So it just gives that effect. Oh, I should also add some bubbles. Totally forgot about that. Probably do that with the colors. Yeah, bubbles is the one thing I totally forgot about. Oh. Alright. Not sure I wanna make it. I'm not sure what colors this part of the clan is. I'm gonna go with pink. I think there's probably like a lighter pink. A much lighter pink. Yeah, like something like this, maybe. I don't know. Maybe having the darker pink color just adds to it. Okay. Yep, let's add some more darker pinks in there. Maybe not too much, but yeah. Let's give a little dimension. And depth. I'm not sure if this should show up on the viewer's end. Let's get a little dark here. I should probably make a new layer where it's just the dark color. It's just so I can separate those colors. And also the highlights. I think I should separate them. Carol has joined. Oh, we got a bunch of people going in and out. Just to be expected when you set the lobby to public. All right. Let's see. Not sure what color the pearl is gonna be. I'll just give it like a light gray or something. Yeah, I think the pearl is gonna be a base of light gray, and then I'll add maybe pinks or something to it. There you go, something like that. Yeah, that... The shade of blue definitely gives like purplish to it. This is the look that I'm trying to go for. Then I could probably add some shines. Oof, I think the shine should be as like another layer. Let's see how it looks. Ooh. Yeah, I think this will probably do it. Something like that. Yeah, I should probably add like a different layer. Maybe. I'll do R3. So highlights will be R3. I think the highlights should have like a more like harder edge. You can also reshape it too, to my liking. Let's add some over this end, around the edge, just a little bit here and there. Let's give the inside of the clam a little bit of surface. It's like the clam bed from Animal Crossing. That's pretty much what I'm picturing. There you go. Give it a little bit of surface. Not sure if I should. Should I add some shine to the shell inside? See how it looks. Oh, also, oh no, should be underneath the outline. Yeah, there we go. So the outline is its own separate layer. Yeah, I feel like the inside of the shell should be like, kind of like the pearl, where it's got like different colors. So I may add maybe some blues in there, just to give it that seashell look to it. Make the size, decrease the size. Add some highlights at the top here. And then some highlights around the edges. I may want to add some colors underneath it too. Alright. Let's go to layer 2. Alright. So adjust the size of it and opacity. Yeah, let's add some blues. Get a bunch of random colors. See what fits. Sunset. All right, get some blues in there. I think I should have done the should add reds first. I think it's fine. There's mostly blues and whites that would give it this silvery look to it. Maybe some yellows. There you go. Swap original username. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's get some more blues down here. I'm double checking to make sure I'm on the right layer. Oh my gosh. My cursor is freezing. They wrote bog and exited. I think they meant to say pog. Blues on this side. Gonna be a lot of pastel colors, especially on the shells and perhaps the tail of the mermaid. So we'll see. So far, it's coming out pretty well. I feel like I could use more whites though. Swap back to the third layer there. Add some more whites here. Highlights. I love this break. Maybe I shouldn't make that pearl too shiny. I should probably shave it off somewhere over here. There you go. They might be a little, it could be a little more grayer or lighter colored. It's fine where it is, I think. Okay. Alrighty. Probably get down to the backgrounds. Maybe the waters, corals, seaweeds. Let's see, let me try and find the right colors. Nope, just a little too blue here. Let me try some different colors to see what fits in. I think this will be the color of the water itself. Let's see. I've only had it set as a separate color, separate layer, I mean, for the background. Let's increase the brush size. Might want to adjust the opacity too. Just to be sure that this is the color that we want. It's right over the text. It's a little octopus. Or a little jellyfish, I mean. And it's also part of the background. I'm like carefully going around the edges to make sure I don't color over it. And then we go in, zoom in, and then try to fill that all in later. I like how the dolphin looks like it's cut out. It's like perfect paper cutout. Oh man, actually I like this style. It's like cut out. Look like the objects are separate from the background. Sure, the tab is charged. Get a lot of balloons. Just try to get every white spot filled in. Although I do like the the outlines. I was like, it looks like a paper cutout. Echo the dolphin there. Which gives it like this sort of style to it. So I'm going to go in and color the edges. Might be a little bit easier if I just zoom in, but I do have plans on turning this into a speed art video that I could just, you know, edit all together and just speed up the video, see how it all comes out, while also maintaining the whole view of the canvas, or at least a majority of it. So I'm going to try and minimize the use of the zoom as much as possible. That way we can see how the colors come in to play. Blues. Alright, let's work the thing here. I increase the brush size a bit. Just gonna cover more areas. There we go. Oh, get a little bit of tail, that's fine. I think I might want to add some highlights to the dolphin, or like some of the water reflections on top of it, like surface. Oh my gosh, the current scene right now reminds me of Wave Race 64. Oh man, that game had a great soundtrack, and a dolphin in there. You can ride the dolphin in there. And it would be so cool if they can make a new weight brace. Weight brace. Okay. Let's see what we got now. Oh. A little bit on the left. Okay. So now that we got the water, probably do different shades of blue for the little fishies and other objects in the background. Let's see. Yeah, maybe like darker shades. Darker shade of aqua green for this part here. Soften the edge a bit. The seaweeds. Get a more lighter aqua green color as opposed to the seaweeds in the foreground. So they kind of fade in with the rest of the background there. Get some more Ellie dreams. There we go. I'm not quite sure what color I'm gonna put the clam. Another clam in the back there. Could probably do like a darker color. Scroll down. Smoky. This is a seafloor color. It actually kind of blends in with the rocks a little bit too. It's almost to a similar hue as the rock. All right, let's get this left side here. Stop the opacity. Yeah, there's some more seaweeds back there. Yeah, I should probably make them a little bit darker, huh? Hey there, Mr. Dirt. It's been a while, my dude. What you been up to? I saw that they released, or they're going to release a Tron skins costume for Fall Guys. It looks awesome. I feel like with the content that they're putting out, it seems to go the way of the Funko Pop vinyls. Like, there's so many different skins. Like, I've seen some Godzilla skins that's like exclusive to Japan only, I think, or something like that. But you gotta spend like kudos to purchase them. Homework. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's a good idea to keep up with the school. Alright, let's see. That jellyfish is just... I think I might want to try a different color for the jellyfish. Alright, let's go for a more dark color. Alright. Let's color in these little fishies here. Might add some shine to them. We'll see. Oh yeah, the Godzilla skins. I always put them in the slime nice. Yeah, I saw some of the new stages that like I would get like rated into channels that are still playing Fall Guys, and see some of these newer stages that I haven't seen before, and it looks fantastic. Like you kind of wonder, oh man, how did they think of these levels? Yeah, so I'm working on this mermaid drawing, or mermaid drawing for MerMay. Through all the homework, I thought of a joke. Nice. Write it out. I wanna hear that joke. Should be a good amount. Actually, I want to see how. Let's see how adding another fish here. Not sure if it looks right without the border or the outline for it. Undo. Okay, let's color these guys here. I feel like I should give these ones over here a different color. See how this turns out. This one should be like the surgeon fish looking ones. I want to change my house to a 2-story, 1 million bells stairs. Tom Nook says, you know the rules, so do I. Oh. I mean, you gotta cough up those bells if you want to upgrade, right? And I'm sure by now, everyone should have 1 million bells by now. That is if you've been playing. Alright, let's see. Let's go for a more deeper blue for some of these fish here. Lighter blue? Yeah. Maybe their fins should be like yellow or something. see if we can find a good color for the clams. The other clam. Oh man, that is too aqua there. Not sure if I should use that color. Let's go dark color. Yeah. Maybe this color, but oh man, that's a little too dark. It's down the opacity. Alright, let's carefully go over this. Yeah, something like that. Oh, there we go. Now it has like this shading to it. Not sure if this color. I think as long as I don't overuse it, it should work. Got a racing game today. There too, though. It takes up most of my iPad. Oh, nice. Which racing game is that? I know there's a bunch of there's a few notable games on the Apple Arcade, and one that I saw, I forgot what it's called, but it's like a pod racing. It almost looks like what's that game? Like Wipeout a little bit. Not really Wipeout. Like F-Zero, but like it's like futuristic racing. And it's got like some cool looking graphics on it. It's on the Apple Arcade. It looks pretty neat. I saw Pete Door play it. It's a channel that I mod. I think it's probably still on right now. But yeah, he was trying out a bunch of mobile games. And that racing one seems to stand out. Yeah, I was just mentioning how like it would be cool to have a new wave race game. That was a game I used to play a lot of way back in the N64 days. Oh, Asphalt 8, yeah. Asphalt is a very recognizable franchise, especially for mobile. Yeah, the Asphalt series, there's also... oh man, what was it? That's, was it Game Jolt? Not Game Jolt. Yeah, Game Loft, right? That's the company that makes them. They make all these mobile games. I'm not much of a mobile player, but I'm very familiar. Yeah, Game Loft. Alright. It's a lot of shading. Add some to the left side here. I don't want to add too much though. Actually, this might be the right color for this underwater scene. The more I start using the color, the more it's like, maybe it does match. Alright, color a few more things here. Some seaweeds there. Because the darker it looks in the background, it makes the foreground stand out more, I think. So I'll probably stick to this color in the back. Might want to add some shading to the rocks, though. Let's see. And there's the highlights. I wonder if I should add more like a separate layer for the shading. Maybe I'm not chatting, playing Asphalt 8 still. Okay, yeah. No problem. Let's see how much, or where are we at now? We're about 2 hours, 2.5 hours in. I think I should be able to color in the mermaid, and then I'm not sure if I'll be able to like finish the highlights or shadows, but I'll try going for like maybe another half hour or so and finish up the rest of the mermaid. At least just getting the basic colors in, and make sure to save it. Oh, I should do that too. Yeah, let's see. MerMay. There you go. Yeah, I'll probably make another layer for the shadows. Insert. Let's make this R4. So probably should use a dark color for this. Low opacity. Let's see what happens. I just want to give the rocks like a little more dimension to it. Giving it some shadows, definitely makes it look less flat. Definitely some shape. Let's add some to the corals too. Although I think with the opacity is a little bit too strong. Corals are popping up a bit. Simple shadows. Okay. Let's add some shadows to the left rock here. Let's get some shadows to the weeds too. Let's get some shadows underneath the octopus. I'm just gonna add some shadows. Let's get some underneath the clam here. Let's go to, that is the highlights. Oh my gosh, the border. So that is the outline. When we take out the outline, this is how it looks like. Oh man. Alright, so I think it's layer R2. Okay, yeah, R2 is the one with the colors. Alright, now let's color in the mermaid. The fun part. Alright, let's get color we need. Right. Yeah, there's the peach color. This would be the base color. Let's go for high opacity. Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah, it's a different shade, but it covers more area. Smaller size. I want to adjust her eyebrow too, but I can probably do it afterwards. I kind of want to adjust her finger a bit too. Alright. Not sure what colors I wanna choose for with the bra part and also the tail. I'll try like different colors to see what fits. Let's try this like lavender-ish color. Yeah, maybe I can add some blues to this too. Lavender bush. Probably work on this. I'm gonna try and go for the same colors that I use for the pearl. I have to try and find those colors again. Oh wow, this is dark color. No, this is gonna be... Alright, let's try it. It's like a darker purple. I'll definitely add... Oh my gosh, what happened? Yeah, I think the bottom part of the tail would be darker colored. Like each of the scales would probably look like it will have like darker shade. Then the upper part will be highlighted. So it gives us like this dimension to it. And make it look like there's like a variety of different colors. This is a very bright pink. Let's drop down the opacity a bit. Yeah, the opacity. Oh, yeah, I can see a little bit. I do like this combination colors here. Can't wait to see how the blue fits in there. But like having the whites in there, even though it's like it hasn't been colored in, does give it like a nice sheen look to it. Yeah. I think these make it give a little more dimension too. Oh man. A little more texture to the scales. It's really nice. Okay. Which one is 4? Oh, 4 is the shadow of the bands here. Should probably put it into parentheses. Shadow. Oh. R4 is shadows. R2 is colors. Then R3 is highlights. Oh. Not sure what color I want to put for the tails and this part of the tail, like both ends. I'm thinking like yellowish color. Let's see. Let's try it out. Let's see how it looks. Like a light yellowish color. Let's bring up the opacity. wonder if red with like maybe a deeper pink or deeper magenta would match. Or maybe I can combine different colors together. So it'll be this color, and then the deeper magentas as it gets closer to the ends. Try not to use the zoom. Okay, there we go. All right. Make sure that inside here, the belt area are colored in. Let's add some colors to the hair. Not sure what color I'm going with. Let's try this. Let's try this color. Let's see what happens. It's like a sandy color. You can point to those, each of those strands. Can't tell what I drew here. Okay. So that is the base color for her hair. I'm definitely gonna be adding a bunch of different colors to it. See what works. I think having like light colors at the top, then maybe varying it towards the tips. Alright, this down the opacity so I can get the top part of the hair covered. There you go. It's the roots. Alright, let's try some lighter colors. I think I should probably add to the highlights maybe. Actually, the highlights, I want to keep it to the color white. Let's try some different colors here. It is a brighter color. This will add some depth to the hair. Now it makes it look like the hair is like a little more rounded. So far, so good. I should probably make the seashells like bluish, maybe some whites in there. Actually, let's make them. Got some pinks in there, maybe. Add some more piece colors. See how this fits in. Not sure how this magenta, like magenta, would look like with the yellow, but I'm gonna try it out from the tail. Oh, there we go. a little bit on the this part of the tail, inside, and then it goes outside like that. Alright, getting some more magentas in there. Putting like little dots in. It's kind of like the magenta mixing with over the yellows. Kind of looks like strawberry lemonade. Like if it were turned into a drink. It's got that strawberry lemonade design. Combination of colors. Alright, Wow, that is the end of the playlist. Alright. See, we'll back up to the top. I might do a couple more. I do for, I don't know, 5 more minutes until I close it out. But yeah, this made a bit of progress tonight. Still get that color in the jellyfish on the top right, and also putting some shading on the dolphin and the fishes, highlights, and all that. I might possibly come back to this next week. We shall see. I'm not sure what color I want to put for the piece of necklace there. I was thinking blue to give it a little variety, but maybe keeping it like a pinkish color. Let's see what happens. Full opacity pink. Maybe add some whites to the top. That'll be the highlights, I think. I think this bracelet here needs to be pink too. Add some pinks to it. Pinks and blues. Yeah, pinks and blues. See how the tail would look like with blues in it. Make it do a few scruffs in it to see. Oh, I should put it on a highlight later. Highlights. Let's bring up the opacity. Oh yeah, let's light that. I mean, definitely would help it stand out. Let's give this like a nice shine to it. The blue could be like a reflection of other objects in the area. Let's increase the size. Let's go back to whites here. You might want to add some highlights to the skin and also zip it all out. some reason the image keeps on shifting, even though I'm not pressing the or clicking on the wheel. Alright, let's get some highlights here. Sunlight from above. That's another thing too, I need to draw some sunlights through the water. To the face. Alright, that's what we got so far. We add some colors to the jellyfish too. Maybe I should just do highlights of the jellyfish. This way it looks like it's transparent. There you go. I should have added the antennae. Just make them all transparent like that. And of course the dolphin. And a little bit here and there. Need some shadows on that dolphin too. Alright. I think this will be it for now. Yeah, I'm gonna save this and possibly we'll continue this next week. We shall see. It may also be, might even start like a totally different category, new canvas altogether. We shall see. Alright, so I'm gonna take off for now. Have yourselves a wonderful night, and I'll see you on the next one. I think tomorrow is Thursday, so it's gonna be Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate Throwback Thursday. So we'll see how that goes. No. Alright. Take it easy. I'm gonna take off for now.